news. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Facebook. We're back. It's
Jamie
been a while.
can show her face because I look, oh my God, I look horrendous.
We are here. We're going to do a craft. It's Debbie and Jamie from Chalk It Up Fancy. So we have these picture frames.
Hello.
And we're going to do something really cute with it. Where did we get this? Michael's. We got this for Michael's for about, I think, like $3.50.
Yeah, we got
Maybe
it in the
even
clearance
less.
aisle.
Yeah. We're going to paint it.
It's a cute frame. And here's the inside. So for about $3, maybe $3.50, we'll grab that. So
We're just going to jump right in.
this is the plan. We hope it works.
So we'll start by painting this, and then we'll show you what we want to do to it next.
Yeah, so what are you going to do? Which one are you going to do?
Here. Right?
Okay. So we're using all Wise Owl products and Klingon brushes. And we have foam rollers that we're going to be using. So Jamie is going to be painting the inside of the frame because we took it apart. So she's going to paint this side
Smoky quartz.
Smoky Quartz, and I'm going to paint this one Snow Owl. What is today? Wednesday?
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys.
I thought it was Friday.
I have been like cooped up. I've been babysitting just about every day for my grandkids, which is a joy. But sometimes you forget what day it is because you have no responsibility except for, well, you do have a big responsibility, but you know what I mean. I don't write the date that often. So I'm just going to go around and do the outside of this frame in the Snow Owl. And Jamie is doing the back of the frame in Smoky Quartz, a gray. And coming up next week, if you stay tuned, we have some 4th of July crafts planned. Cute stuff that you guys can put around your house during the holiday. This is a very quick and easy craft. This is nothing special or hard to do. This is basically beginner level. So Jamie, show them what you're doing because I'm all over.
I painted the back of the frame in Smoky Quartz.
The part of the frame that you would put a photo.
Yes.
Frames are a very fun thing. We love old frames to do different crafts with. There's so much that you can do with them. They're a great gift. And you don't necessarily need a photo. Oh, sorry, Jamie. I just slopped her nice gray background with a big glob of white.
That's okay.
Just paint right, I can fix that up. So I just want to make sure I got all my spots because it's just easier to get it now than later. Okay, so now we're going to turn the blow dryer on. So here's the back of the frame, or the Jamie. Look at that.
I'll fix it.
That's the inside of the frame, and I have the outside of the frame. And then we're going to turn the blow dryer on and get that going. And I'm going to grab myself a cup of coffee.
All right. We're going to speed dry quickly. Put this on.
how are you? Hello, everybody. Sorry about the noise. We'll be done any minute. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Sorry about the noise. I know that sounds awful. Awful, awful, awful. Okay, so we're going to start with the outside first. And we're going to need a roller for this. So I grabbed this stencil. It's a checkerboard stencil from Hobby Lobby. I don't have the package any longer. And but it's basically, it's right there. It wasn't hard for me to find. And what I'm gonna do, because it's a little bit bigger than my project, I'm gonna use some, I just grabbed this from the dollar store. It's a spray adhesive that I'm gonna spray on the stencil to make it where it'll just stick right to this really quick. You don't have to do a lot, it's just a real quick spray, and it just gives it enough tackiness that it holds to your project without shifting.
Here you go. Oh, I got a roller.
Okay, so I use these 4-inch foam rollers. I grab them right at Home Depot, and I like them the best when I do any kind of stenciling. I feel like, so you're gonna load your paint, but the key is you need to unload, because you almost want a very dry roller so you don't get any of the bleed. And it makes it super easy. And you don't want to over roll, you just want to, oh shoot, it's actually sticking to me.
Here, you know what? I'll hold here.
I'm trying to get the most out of the roller. I don't want to re-wet it if I don't have to, because dry is what you want. Uh-oh. What was that?
I don't know. I think it was the back going through the cardboard.
All right, I'm gonna have to get a little bit more paint. Where's my roller?
So if you're just hopping on, we have a frame here. We painted the back where the picture would go, smoky quartz. We painted the frame snow owl, and now we have our stencil that we're painting smoky quartz on top of the snow owl.
Watch your finger.
Oop.
Okay. This should do it. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
How fun is that? Isn't that such a fun stencil?
Super cute.
Me and Jamie have been doing our checkers with tape, which works out really nice, but I like these little
This was
tiny...
a lot easier.
Yeah, much easier, but I like the line. I like the way it comes
Yeah,
out.
I like those lines.
So anyway, so we're gonna take our frame and we're gonna set that aside. Again, we got this frame from Michaels from the clearance rack. Always take a stroll down that aisle. This is how it originally looked. So I'm gonna set this aside and let it start drying. And we're gonna go to this part. Now this was the inside back of the frame. And we wanted to use this really cute stencil. It says, Cluck Oink Moo. It's one of my favorites.
And
I don't know why.
You guys see it backwards, but
yeah,
it is not really backwards.
Yeah, how about I do it? Hey, maybe that works. I don't know if you could see that. So guys, thanks for hopping on. Tell us where you're, I just want to look at this straight on so I can make sure it's going to be somewhat even. Let us know where you're watching from. So now this is where I'm going to go ahead and use some tape, and I'll tell you why. Because the edges are very fine on this, I don't have a lot of room to work. So I am going to tape this more so that I can protect my gray edge. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this tape because this paint is so fresh and I don't want it to lift up. Okay, so this is just to protect while I stencil this on. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use white on this particular stencil. This is Snow Owl, and again I'm going to load my roller and unload my roller. So that's pretty dry. I don't want to do this too much. I always overdo it. Okay, because I don't care if it's a little faint. You ready? Mm-hmm. Slow. Okay. Super cute. This is definitely farmhouse style for all our farmhouse style lovers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit this with the blow dryer just to make sure it's dry. It's such a light layer of paint, it should dry pretty quickly. Guys, you can't get much simpler than this, okay? This is really easy and fun. So now we're just gonna put our,
here, I'll hold this.
You can put a top coat on this if you want. I'm probably going to do so, but I'm probably gonna wait till tomorrow or something. I want this paint to dry a little bit more. Or you could put a wax on it, whichever you want. How cute is that? That is so cute.
Very cute.
Okay, so I did this before we came live. I just made a very simple bow with a piece of burlap. And I happen to have some of this zigzag gray sitting around. And I don't know if you can see it. There you go. I'm using it for the center part. And just with a hot glue gun, we're just gonna get it pretty good, Jamie, because there you go, good. And I am just going to put this on my center, just to give it a little extra pizzazz. Okay, so there you go. What do you guys think? A yes, a keeper, or a no keeper? I think it's adorable. Jamie's taking this one home, she says. So, if I had to add this up, yes, the stencil is going to cost you a little bit. I want to say maybe that stencil was It may have been, what would you say, maybe $7, maybe
Yeah.
$10. But if you go to Hobby Lobby, you can get 50% off. So the frame was $3, and I just used some scrap ribbon. So, you know, you can reuse the stencil. So anyway, there you go. Maybe $10, and you got yourself a cute little craft.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Again, stay tuned all next week. Me and Jamie got quite a few crafts thought out for the 4th of July week. We want to celebrate the land that we love, America. And I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
This will be on chalkitupfancy.blog. If you've missed any of our other crafts, feel free to go over there and take a look at some of the other things that we've done over the past year. So thanks again. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a great night, guys.